Welcome back to That LI Garage. After the weekend, drove the car. It was good for a little while, and then it started smoking, and then the smoke got worse and worse, and then back to where we began. So I have the car in the shop. I pulled it apart. Again, a Y pipe, fully dry. We started getting oil puddling inside the little golf ball holes again. There we go. So at this point, I'm going to order a air oil separator, and I'm still waiting on that that pipe that goes into the oil air separator. I'll try that, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I just got some parts in. I got the original hose I'm going to put back on, and I got another new oil air separator. I changed mine about 8 months ago, so maybe when the turbo blew up, did something to it. I inspected the other one. I didn't see anything obvious, so I'm going to, again, change this, change that. We'll see if that helps the smoking issue. All right, so here's the updates with this thing. So I did some digging. I drove the car for 2 days. Smoke, it didn't stop. So I mean, I took it apart again to see. We have oil in the plenum, passenger side. Dry. I mean, sorry, this is the driver's side, fully dry. And the passenger side, I don't know if you could tell, it's filled with oil. It's on the passenger side, it is filled with oil. And you can see remnants of oil also on the turbo on this side. So I believe it's coming from the check valve that's on this, that's connected on the intake, the turbo inlet, sorry, that has the PCV or air oil separator connected to it. One other thing that I did, I'm going to show you. I'm going to lift the car up, and I took a look at. All I know is that I'm not removing this engine. Alright, so down under here, I took the downpipe off, and also I took the manifold off, and I'm able to see inside. I was going to run the car and see if there's any smoke coming in any particular cylinder, but I kind of didn't need to do that because looking at the passenger side, see, you have some carbon buildup, and then in the middle one, I don't know if you could tell, it's all wet and moist in there. And then on the other one, the last one, is carbon buildup, regular normal stuff. But this one is really, really wet. The middle cylinder of the passenger side. So that means that there's something going on with that cylinder. Could be a leaky valve seals, or it could be bad oil rings, piston rings, oil rings, or maybe even the piston broke, scored wall. So there's no way to tell till you really take it out and take it apart. Thanks for watching That LI Garage. Next episode, we're going to be tearing down this engine and seeing what's wrong with it. So stay tuned for that. Till then, if you ain't got haters, you ain't poppin'. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, like, comment, and all that bullshit.